Hello and welcome back to my channel. I thought today we could pack my changing bag with me. Today I'm using the bababing changing bag, and the reason that I'm using this instead of the one that I used in the last video is now I have two children who need items packed into a changing bag. I love this one because of the additional pockets. This one, I'm not going to take this out because my daughter loves playing with this and I do not want to have that fight later on. There's a press pad, we don't need those, and then that's what I keep my nappy sacks in. So I'm just organising right now. Some of these are really self-explanatory. All of the things that need to go in my changing bag. So there's some nappies. I keep 12 of these in here and I've only got 5. So I'll have to get another 7 out and pop them in. There we are. There is a bigger size of nappy. I just keep one for my older child who's still using this because very occasionally I might need to use a nappy for them. These are the button batteries and magnetic strips for the Etch-a-Sketch, which you saw in the pocket of my changing bag. I'm just going to pop those in there as well. These are so useful. I keep one in just for when we're out and about because it's an easy way to help my children calm down, but it also keeps them occupied as well. I like to keep snack pots in my bag, so this small one has got one portion of snack pot. It just means that if I need to have a conversation, I can give my child that. Then the bigger one has got three servings of snacks in there. These are the red health books. You have to keep them in your bag, I think, until your child is like 6 months or something, but I like to keep them in for a bit longer. So I've currently got 2, but one of these will probably be leaving soon because I don't need it in there. And here's my husband's wallet. That should never have been in my handbag. I don't know why it's in there. This is my meds bag. It just needs sorting out. Don't worry, I will wash everything like spacers and syringes before I pack them in again. That's the inhaler. A couple of people in my family have inhalers, so I just keep one emergency one in my bag just in case. Then you got Sudocrem. This alcohol pad really needs to go. It's no use at all. This is disposable underwear. I got them when I was postpartum and I just like to keep one in my bag because you never know when you might need a pair of underwear. A lip balm. This one is a tinted one. It's from Avon. I'm not sure what colour it is. It's sort of a pinky reddy one. Nail snips in case anyone gets a snag. And I do like to keep a pen. This one I love. It's a glittery blue one. I'm going to keep it in the house. But this pink one is going to go straight back in my meds bag. It's just to note down when we have taken medicine. Here's a syringe. Yes, I'm going to wash it. And there we are. And Calpol teething granules because you can use them even on quite young children and they're not going to leak or go out of date as quickly as Bonjela. I like to keep everything down the bottom of the bag. Then I like to keep a couple of hairbands in just in case anyone needs a hairband when we're out and about. It's not really a meds bag, I guess. And again, washing the syringes before we pop them in to the bag. I don't know why there's so much sugar in my bag, at least it's in a packet. I'm going to take those out. These are the little individual sachets of lanolin. Really they're nipple cream, but I use them on my hands because they get really dry and on my children because they're hypoallergenic. I like to keep a Nivea lip balm in just because it's a generic one that most people, it's a brand people know and anyone can use it because it's untinted and unscented. So here we are, this is what is going back in. The medicine bag, we've got a scrunchie in case we need one when we're out. I keep reins in my bag mainly just for safety. If I needed them, if there was a major incident or something I needed to have 2 hands for one of my children, then there's a set of reins I can use if I need to. Plugs, hats, socks and underwear, and then change of clothes. Anyone that has anything in the changing bag, I try to keep a change of clothes for them in there, and I do try to keep a change of clothes for myself in there, but that doesn't always work out. So these 2 pockets I put in my older children's stuff and my younger children's stuff in the pockets. I keep everything that I'm going to need easy access to at the front in the zip, so then you've got like socks and underwear and stuff. You'll see as I pack things in, you'll see I've got nappies and wipes for easy access, and then I've got a backup set as well. I only keep 5 in that. I have no idea what this hoop is for, but I just love it. So yes, I keep a backup stock of about 7 in this back pocket, so when I've worked through the front ones, then I can use the back ones as well. And then any excess, so nappy for my older child, and I've got some hats that will go in there as well. And I keep the reins in there. And then they're all nice and tidy. I very rarely have to go into that section, but it's just the excess stuff that I don't use very often, and it's just easy to get hold of. I don't use a changing mat very often, but sometimes if I'm in a place that's got like an industrial carpet, I'll lie the baby down on that instead of on the floor. So I keep that in there. And then, as I said before, I've got snack pots for occupying children when we're out and about. Sometime I'll have to do a YouTube video on how I occupy my children, particularly when I need them to be quieter or still, because we do attend church, so there are times when they do need to be quieter. This is where I keep my nappy sacks, and I always put zips and openings up to the front and the top so that I can get in without having to unpack the whole of my bag or take things out. So that's just how I like to keep these packed, because I can open the bag and just get the nappy sacks, and then snacks are not easily visible for my children if they do happen to go in there or see me opening the bag, but they're really easily accessible if I needed to get them. And I always pack my bag the same way, because then I know where everything is, so if someone else goes there and goes, oh, where is XYZ? Says, oh, where is XYZ? I can go, oh yes, it's then there. So the plugs always go in the section at the end of my bag, and that's just their USB plugs. It just means we can charge our phones when we're out and about. If we need to like stay over somewhere, my husband has the leads in the car, so we can charge them there. I keep a nappy cream in, but I very rarely use a nappy cream, but it just means I've got it if I do need it. And then here are the clothes that I keep. Keep one set of day clothes for each child, and then some other clothes in there for me as well often. That's a spare cardigan from what I'd unpacked, and it all goes in this, which is a wet dry bag, so it means any dirty clothes can just go in there, and it fits quite nicely on top of everything, and I just shove it down the end, so it covers up the snack pots, but I can still get to my nappy sacks. I like to keep hand sanitizer in my bag, mainly just because then if we are out and about and I've run out of wipes, or I just need a lot of people to get clean their hands quickly and they're just like not looking dirty but they're just generically dirty, then I've got them there. And then all of my like lip balms and hand creams and stuff go in the back. They're good for occupying children as well, like giving them some cream and letting them rub them in. I love that these straps are not fixed, so they can expand, the bag can expand slightly without it pulling on the strapping and the stitching. If you know what I mean, you will, but it's really hard to explain if you don't. And it's got these, you can take off, I like to put my rings on there if I take them off when I'm out and about. So I think that's pretty much everything with this changing bag, and it's all packed and ready to go. So I will see you soon. Bye.